years, accelerators have become efficient enough and powerful enough to do what Charlie just described. And this is something new. And here you can see on September 28th, 2009, that's just 3 years ago, the SNS at Oak Ridge actually got 1 megawatt out of a 1 GeV accelerator, but it only ran at 6% duty factor. If you ran it at 100% continuous weight, you get more than 10 megawatts, which is enough to do what we want to do to destroy the 34 tons of plutonium that we're talking about. Here's a picture of the SNS, and the heart of this is the niobium superconducting RF cavities. These are about 1 meter long. You can buy them from industry, and it's a technology that's well known. Next slide. So here's the GEMSTAR reactor. This is a graphite moderated reactor, and this pink stuff here is the weapons-grade plutonium that you feed in at 30 grams an hour, and with a 2.5 megawatt beam produces 500 megawatts thermal or 220 megawatts electrical if you want to produce electricity with it. And it has all kinds of interesting features that we are very pleased to talk about, and come talk to us, we will do it. One interesting feature is that the helium gas over this thing carries out volatile radioactive elements, and that keeps this thing based on a molten salt fuel, namely plutonium trifluoride. This thing, in fact, can have lots of interesting safety features. We see the next slide, please. And this is a way to eliminate weapons-grade plutonium or spent nuclear fuel. And the point is that you reduce the amount of fuel that you have to store either spent nuclear fuel or the weapons-grade plutonium. So we can safely use these two examples to reduce environmentally clean power. It can change nuclear waste into a valuable fuel for inexpensive carbon-neutral industrial processes like electricity production as well. There's no possibility for large volatile releases. I just described that in terms of the helium bath that carries that away continuously, and so it's purging continuously, and you can store it safely. It's subcritical. There's never a critical mass of material needed for uncontrolled self-sustaining chain reaction. There's also reduced nuclear proliferation impact with this technology. The fuel doesn't need to be enriched in the case of the spent nuclear fuel, or reprocessed. And we are talking about this, and what we'd like to do is take the 75,000 tons of stored spent nuclear fuel and reburn it without reprocessing or MOX preparation without danger of future weapons use, and with delayed and reduced storage requirements.
Thanks very much.